In this episode, we're going to upgrade our old-fashioned fog lights in our 5th gen 4Runner to modern LED ones. And we're going to show you exactly how we did it. The best thing, unlike many popular fog light replacements, these are DOT approved and totally legal to run on the street. They're made to fit in the existing openings without any special brackets or splicing and cutting wires, making the installation so easy anyone can do it with just a few simple hand tools. Even better, at the end of this video, we're going to give you a coupon code courtesy of our friends at HID Kit Pros. There's a link to the lights in the video description below.
Now we're going to take a moment to show you the difference between the stock fog lights, some cheap LED replacement bulbs, and the new Morimotos. For our test, we pulled the fuse on our headlights, so all you see are the fog lights and the marker lights. First, the stock fog lights. Not bad, but not very bright either. Next, the cheap replacement LED bulbs in the stock housings. Wow, much brighter, but the light goes everywhere. This is why Johnny Law does not want you running these lights. Now, the Morimotos. These have a very distinct cutoff line at the top.
Well, let's get to it.
But first, this is Wanderlust Overland. Get to there.
Let me see it.
No, get your own.
I want to see
No, get your own! What makes these superior to any other LED upgrade is the projector housing the LEDs are mounted in. This makes the beam coming out of them wide and narrow with a nice sharp cutoff line at the top.
Okay, enough about that. Let's show them how to install them.
Now the way you get to the back of the lights to change them out is through the inner fender well in front of the tire. Now we've modified our front bumper with this high clearance kit from Southern Style Off-Road, eliminating our inner fender well right here. This makes it super easy for us to get to our lights, but that doesn't do you much good, does it? Luckily, through the magic of video, we have another 4Runner to show you on. This is our good friend Chris Offenwanger. You may also know him as XJP Overland on social media. He's very graciously allowing us to demonstrate on his 2010 4Runner.
Glad to have you guys here, and if you need any help, just let me know.
You got tools?
I got tools.
All right, good, because I forgot tools. First thing we need to do is unattach the liner from the fender. To do that, we take out these 2 screws. There might be a third one. Chris already has his modified to fit the bigger tires on here, so there might be another one down here, but you'll see that. 10 millimeter, we hope. And there's 2 underneath here usually. He's only got 1 left because he did, like I said, modify his a little bit to fit the bigger tires. But you need to take it out. Then take a little screwdriver, pry these tabs out a little bit. And then we just simply pull the liner back, and there's the fog light. Easy enough to get to.
Look, it's so clean in here you could eat off of it.
We're back at our 4Runner now, and the first thing we need to do is unplug these lights. To do that, you simply push in this tab at the bottom of the plug and pull down. Comes right out.
Now don't freak out. You don't have to remove the front bumper for this install. We did just so we could get better camera shots so you'll understand the process.
To remove the lights, we simply take out these 2 screws right here. And then grab onto it, pull it a little bit sideways, and it comes out. Now the passenger side is a little different because we have this cover over the light. It comes off really easy if you just grab onto this side here, try to squeeze it, and then pull it up. And you can either take it all the way off, or you can just bend it off to the side, and then you can get to those screws really easy.
Remember, keep watching to the end so you can get that coupon code from HID Kit Pros.
Our new lights are driver and passenger side specific, but it's really easy to get them in the right side. Just take a look at the lettering at the bottom of the lamp, and you're going to want that right side up so you can read it. The kit comes with waterproof connections that plug right into our factory harness. But before we can push these into here, we want to make sure which one is positive and which one is negative, because once you push these in, they're in for good. Now, to determine which one is positive and negative, we're actually just going to stick these little pigtails right into the factory plug. And obviously that's not right, so we'll turn them around, because an LED will only work if these are plugged in right, positive and negative. Yep, that works.
So that's a good thing to know. If you ever wire an LED light and it doesn't work, try reversing the wires going to it, and that should fix it.
So here's the other end of that plug that comes in the kit, and it has that little knob on there, and that goes into the latch on the factory one. So we know which way this plug has to go into this plug. So then we can take our wires, and the black one goes on this side, we determined, and they only go in one way, so if they don't go in like this, turn it around and it'll go in there. And then this is the waterproof plug, and that pushes up in there, and you just go until you can't pull it back out again. You put this one in. Oops. Then we plug it in, make sure we did it right. Then it works. Now when you go to put the new lights in, you're going to notice that these mounting points are off just a tiny, tiny bit, and it won't allow these to slide in where they're supposed to be, and the holes for the screws don't line up perfect. Now don't worry, this is easily fixed. Easiest way to do it is just take a really sharp utility knife and just shave off a little bit off on this side and on this side of these tabs that fit down into the grooves. It doesn't take much. So that should be enough. Now you're going to notice that the screw holes are off just a little bit too. To fix that, we're going to take a slightly larger drill bit and drill them out a little bit so they line up better. There, that'll work. We'll squeeze the tabs a little bit to get those screws in, but that is going to fit nice. Now if you don't have a drill handy, you can just take an X-Acto knife and just whittle out those holes a little bit. That's just as easy as using a drill. A little bit of dielectric grease in these plugs will keep the corrosion away. Now before you put the fender liner back in place, you're probably going to want to adjust the lights a little bit. To do that, you simply turn this screw right to raise, left to lower. And how you adjust them, how far out into the roadway you want them to shine is entirely up to you. But keep in mind, our goal is to not blind oncoming traffic with them. Well, that's it. We believe these will make your driving experience much safer during adverse conditions.
Now get out there and enjoy your new fog lights. Oh, I almost forgot. The coupon code. Click the link in the video description below.
Now before you leave, be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. True fog lights are meant to, what are they meant to do? True fog lights are meant to illuminate
something.
True fog lights are meant to illuminate the roadway. This even greater reduces the kit comes with these waterproof connectors. The kit comes with waterproof connectors. The best thing, what the hell The best thing. The best thing, unlike most... Where the fuck am I?
If this is your first time watching one of our videos and you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to ring the bell if you want to be notified.